So I'm going to Maiden something that I haven't shown before, and that's my Chief. You may have seen my mini Chief, but this is an actual full-size one. This one was built in 1968, and what I've done is a kind of a restoration on it. The covering I removed. I've got another bit of video which you'll see afterwards of the bare airframe. I've covered it like this because I really wanted to show all the old wood. So it's a kind of a frosted clear film, and it just shows all the old wood. And I didn't want any bright colours on it, so I used this sort of coffee colour film. So hopefully any who see this approve of what I've done. I wanted to make this a sort of sympathetic restoration, and of course what I've done is I've added 2-channel radio control. So what I'm going to do now is just take it for a little bit of a flight and see how it goes. Right, so I'm just going to talk about the airframe itself. So here you can see it alongside my Mini Chief. The Chief is actually 64-inch wingspan, and my Mini Chief I built as 36-inch wingspan. So this is how it looked when I removed the old tissue covering. So all the radio gear up front, the battery right up as far forward as I could get. So that just helps with the balance. It didn't need much weight actually to finally balance the model. And then there I needed to make a nose for it because that was missing. I had some old rod, so I was able to make a couple of nice wooden push rods for it. So that's the wing without the covering. And to hold the two wing panels together I used a rubber band, so that seems to work quite well. And now for the underside of the wing. And there with that planking, what I did, I just varnished that. And as we can see, we're just running down the underside of the fuselage to the tail, the underside of the tail plane. The covering was in a terrible state, so that's why I removed it. So you can see I made a nice big rudder. It's a bit wobbly because it's not glued in yet. And didn't need a big elevator, so that was perfectly adequate, I found, when I was flying the model. And you can just see a little bent piece of wire just to join the two elevator halves together. So you can see the push rod there for the rudder, and then the push rod for the elevator.